If your love language is words of appreciation, then you'll probably understand the power of encouragement. But when somebody comes alongside you and speaks positive words, the difference that it makes when that happens is incredible. Words are really important. They have the power to give life or death. And for many of us, we recognise more and more that if a child grows up in a home where they're constantly criticised, or they're constantly put down, or they're constantly told off, or they're showered with words like "you're stupid," "you're thick," those things can have a lifelong effect on the life of a child. Words can build up, or words can kill. And encouragement is really important. Encouragement literally means to pass on courage, and performance is shown to improve where people are affirmed or built up. Quality and performance peaks in the workplace happen when we find ourselves processing positive words that are being spoken about us. But our natural human tendency is that we tend to remember the negative words more than the positive words. We remember the negative experiences more than the positive experiences. In fact, you hear varying accounts, don't you, that it takes 6 positive affirmations to cancel out every one negative one that you have. Encouragement creates belief, it builds confidence, it improves attitude, and it promotes action. And we have a Father God who is encouraging towards us. It's one of his characteristics. In Matthew chapter 14, we have another of the really familiar Jesus stories. Here is Jesus and his team. They've been busy doing ministry, and his ministry team have packed up for the night. They've got in their boat and they're starting to go across the Lake of Galilee. And once again, there's a big storm. Only this time, Jesus isn't in the boat. He sent them on ahead of him. And about 3 a.m. in the morning, they're battling the storm, when suddenly, walking past them on the water, is Jesus. I mean, if you saw that, that's a freaky moment. You're there battling the winds and waves, and calmly, someone's wandering past you on the water. Freaky moment. I think we'd all have that sort of moment of going, wow, what's going on? I think it's interesting as well, if you look back in Job chapter 9, Job describes God as treading on the waves of the sea. And we see in this account of Jesus walking on the water, this identity that he shows his identity as God by what he does. And as Jesus is walking by, he sort of encourages them. Hey, hi guys, how you doing? And you see this incredible response where Peter turns around and goes, Jesus, if that's you, I want to come walking on the water with you. I mean, what encouragement, what sort of faith is that? We see in Peter an outrageous faith, an outrageous courage, and an outrageous encouragement, where Peter trusts, and he turns that trust into action, where he actually gets out and achieves something that nobody else in the history of the world has ever done. He takes one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, and as he walks on the water towards Jesus. What an incredibly outrageous experience. But do you think it would have happened if Jesus hadn't have said, come on Peter, you and me together, we can do it? What encouragement Jesus must have given to Peter, that he believed enough to get out of the boat. I wonder whether you could have had the courage of Peter to get out of the boat. What would it have taken for you to do that? In fact, when we face situations today, what would it take you to get out of your metaphorical boat and to walk on the water? What sort of steps of faith is God inviting you to? The truth is, we all need encouragement. Without encouragement, we're less likely to get out of the boat and go for it. And the challenge of discipleship and the challenge of living in an intimate relationship with Father is that he invites us to get out of the boat and to walk with him. That takes a lot of encouragement. And if we didn't have a Father who was encouraging towards us, we probably wouldn't want to do that. But I wonder, how do you respond to encouragement?